Hi everyone, it's Fitz with let's call it a special delivery because I didn't plan on making this. I never knew I'd have to make this. I never even had it on my radar. But here we are. Just for some housekeeping, tomorrow is signing day. We'll have plenty of coverage, but I won't have a DD tomorrow. I'm going to let this stand. I will have a power talk after Kansas State announces its class, and we'll also have a podcast. I woke up on a Tuesday morning to the news that my friend Dana Dimel had died. He was 62. He died in his sleep of natural causes in his home with his wife Julie at his side. And his horde of dogs nearby. You know, as you go through life, you become little pieces of the people with whom you surround yourself. Your friends pour into you so much. They give you gifts, not physical gifts. I mean, let's be honest, the best kinds of free beer, which Dana did often. They give you lessons. And that's what Dana did for me. But let's go back. I met Dana in the mid-'80s. We were both students at Kansas State. He was a football player. I was drunk. We had a mutual friend who was also a football player, who I've fallen out of touch with, which I'm going to resolve right after this video. So we knew each other when I started covering Kansas State full-time, and there he was on the coaching staff. So that familiarity grew into friendship, grew into bond. A bond often shared with that aforementioned beer. But Dana taught me that as you go through life, people will become obstacles sometimes. They will try to derail you if they see you as a threat, or they just don't like you. And you'll get fired from jobs, you'll fail. But none of that is in your control necessarily. What you can control is how you react to the bad things in life. And he always reacted with a smile. God dang, that guy was always happy. And he could also get mean if he needed to, but mostly all of us will remember Dana Dimel for that smile. A special dude. Really, really, really incredible man. I don't know why he died. Look, I've got advanced cancer. He told me how much he prayed for me all the time. It should have been me. But it's not. God has a plan. I don't know that plan. I just need to trust it. And I'm going to. Dana left his mark on a lot of people. If you've been on social media, you saw it from players, coaches, friends, all of us. A lot of fans didn't know how beloved he was. As an offensive coordinator, let's be honest, you're not beloved very often. It's a tough job. But he came up with some brilliant schemes, some brilliant plays, some brilliant things that I think we all just take for granted. Like the tush push, which was of his creation. Line up 11 guys, pack 3 people behind the center, and push, man. Get that extra yard. Get into that end zone. It became almost comical how well it worked, and now we see it in the NFL. In fact, the NFL was discussing outlawing it. I don't know if they ever did, because it's an incredible advantage. But that's why Dana saw football. Put people in positions where of the opposition where they couldn't succeed. No matter which choice they made, no matter what they did, the odds were stacked in your favor. And that's why he was good at his job. Life is so fragile. And I know that's cliche, but it's like we all have this switch inside of us. And something, maybe outside of our body or inside of our body, will flip that switch. And it's done. Years ago, after the passing of Kansas State quarterback Dylan Meyer, another soul whom I loved, I vowed to tell my friends, my close friends, and now it's even more than that, that when we departed, I'd tell them I love them. I've done that. It sometimes gets awkward, let's be honest. Guys aren't used to that. But I do it. And Dana is my third friend who's passed too early that I know. My final words to him were, I love you, brother. I poured that gift into you. Share it. Use it. It'll bring you some peace. When you know they passed, but they knew that you loved them. See you, big guy. Rest easy, my friend. I love you.